Hi guys, welcome to a Tuesday short video. Of course, I'm Martin the vlogger, and today we're gonna install on this RT Limited a thing. It's called highway bracket. It's super popular in the US. In Europe, actually, this is one of my very first bikes that we're gonna put it on, throw it on. I like to call it like extra footrest because not everybody is super aware of highway pegs or the name of highway brackets in Europe. So in today's video, what you will find out how to install them on a RT20 Plus. I will sit on it and you will see what kind of benefit it will give you. So enough of this. First 500 views, no video ads and no bullshit around, straight to the point. So let's get started. Let's do first some unboxing. Those are my bonbons because I don't have time for lunch the last few days. All right, so Centrin highway packs. They are called Centrin or center because they go directly on the bracket in the middle, so you can position your foot to the left and to the right. It's very nice design. So you have two. You will have two brackets to hold on a floorboards. All right. Well, I will call these spacers. I don't know how they are called in English, but it looks like spacer. And you have 4 of them. We will be using existing holes on the floorboard, so no drilling is required. And basically the longer one goes to the front, and where is the cut will be always facing forward, so up the hill. All right, so that way. Big bolts for the 13 packs. Now, as you can see, these are the bolt covers. Just so the finish, you don't see any bolts. You can see it's kind of a, I think it's called accent cut. We have also black on black version. This is black matte bike, but I will use these because I will sacrifice myself. It's gonna be my bike after the riding season is over for my tour and rental agency, and I do not have enough black on black options, so I rather keep it for you guys, and I will sacrifice myself. And during the winter time, we will spray it over, powder coated it to the black on black links. So basically, when we will have a bracket in there or holder, you will be able to put your centering pack in the position that you like, in the height that you like, move it forwards, move it backwards. It's very, can I call it a dynamic, or according to the needs setup. Bunch of bolts and screws or whatever, and bushings and spacers and end caps, and that's it. Now, as for installation, it's nothing difficult. First, we need to remove this rubber cover or whatever it is. Just pull it off. It holds on a, I don't know, 2, 4, 5 this kind of rubberish holders. I don't know, it's all fine. And if you look here, it has been pre-designed most probably for the highway bracket or extra footrest. There are 2 holes that we will be using. They are pre-drilled, they are there. It's super easy to install. Okay, one big note: in case you have a BRP lights from me or from anywhere else, from MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, these highway or extra footrests will not work. All right, be careful about that. Now, the next part of the installation, everything is about using the correct size of bolts and these spaces. You have, of course, in the paper box, I have removed it, but 2 full sets for this side and for the other one. Now, how it goes: you have longer bolt there, you have short bolt there, you have longer spacer or whatever it is, and the shorter one. Shorter goes to the front, shorter bolts go to the front. So shorter bolt, longer bolt, and then I will be using shorter spacer, and the cut is going up the hill, so this way, so like your floorboard. This one is longer, and again longer bolt, same way, cut up the hill exactly as your floorboard is. Now, it doesn't matter where we will start. Let's say I will start here, so longer one with the cut, spacer, and the end cap. So now, have the bracket ready. Take this one, cut up, put it in, take the bracket, put it in, put the washer, and the end cap. Now repeat the process with the other one, and do not tighten anything up. Just make sure the bolt is in its place, or the end cap is in its place, and a spacer, and that's it. Now, I told you, don't tighten anything up, and there are two reasons for that. Well, one is because I told you several times, this thing right over here, it's cut. So once we will be tightening the things up, we need to make sure that the cut, it's facing the correct direction. You know what I'm trying to say? So there is no gap and no wrong position. So you will need to fiddling with it a little. I don't know if that's the correct word, I just come up with some words. Two, anyway, I will be not really tightening the things up like super hard, because I want to, if it is my bike, this is a rental, it's a different situation, but if it is your bike, you can still position it to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back, even the bracket itself. Why? Because have a look of the shape of the, you know, of the hole. So it allows you to take it out from the floorboards out or inside a little bit closer or further. So that's a great thing. So a lot of options. So what I will do, in case I'm doing it for myself, for my bike, I will make it just a tiny bit tight, but so it holds on its place. I have the spacers in the correct direction. There is no gap, but I can still like move it a tiny bit. All right, so let's do it. So I can still move it around and do the final setup once I will have this bracket in and have the center pack, so you know I can fine-tune it. But because this is for rental, I will not go all the way in, I will not go all the way out, I will keep it in the center. So yeah, we need to take some compromises here. Now take the link, take the bolts and end cap and put it in the way that it doesn't. Of course you can use any, basically these two holes in case you are short. Oh, well, it's up to you, you got the point, right? And do it like this. Again, you don't want to tighten anything up, but you want to make it stay, all right? We need to put the centering packs. It goes in through this middle hole, so you just drop it in. It has its own drilled like end cap, or you know where the bolt goes. This is a big ass bolt, and you will need 3 1/8 inch, basically this thing, and it's kind of American thing because we usually have 8 and 10, and this is something like 9, so be careful about that, otherwise you'll face some trouble. So just put it in and set everything up. Now when you have those covers on, last thing what you need to do, just put the floor, this rubber thing on the floorboards bag. I'm using something that can moisture it and evaporate, so it goes in a tiny bit easier. Don't be crazy on it, but might help you. Good. Now, of course, the very last thing is to test it. Now, remember, this is a rental, as I told you, so I need to have certain position. But yeah, I mean, it's comfortable. You go, you chill, you hit the foot brake. Not everybody is well sized dude, so I will go a little bit further, but yeah, I mean, for most of you it will be amazing upgrade. Still, RT is not for 2 meter tall people, because I will never feel super comfortable. The foot brake should, if I would like to feel comfortable, even the foot brake need to be a little bit there. So, but anyway, this is just, yeah, I can imagine, like, pretty okay. Pretty okay. Guys, thank you very much for watching. In case you want one, Centrum packs for Can-Am Spyder RT20 plus MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. Now, remember, buy yourself one or not, it's your call, but always have fun.